Hey everybody, it's Cephas with the Vessel Capital, and with another video giving you the ins and the outs of how our business is ran and letting you see things behind the scenes. We're working on a transaction that's a little bit more unique than what we typically handle. Now, this property is a mobile home, and when it comes to mobile homes, you have two types. You have the one that is considered a permanent structure, right? Meaning that it's attached to the land, and then you also have the mobile home that is not attached to the land. Now, those mobile homes are what is considered personal property, as though you were buying or selling a car. So when you're buying and selling a car, you're going to have your bill of sale, you're going to have the title, right? You would take those two things, you'd go to the DMV, you would register that vehicle. The same process would be if you were buying a mobile home that's considered personal property. Now, we're working with the seller who actually bought this land that they own outright, and then they decided to put a mobile home on that land. Now, the mobile home, again, is not attached to the land, so it would be considered personal property. That mobile home, it caught on fire, so it experienced fire damage. It also experienced some water damage. It's even had copper wiring extracted from it, stolen from it, right? So they decided they wanted to sell this house or this mobile home, and they wanted to actually build a house from the land up, essentially, after this mobile home sells. And that's how Vessel Capital came into the picture. So we're helping this seller sell this property. We already have an end buyer into the picture who's looking to purchase it. And once you are looking to officially sell the mobile home, the things you want to have as a seller is a bill of sale. You also want to have the title that you got once you first purchased it. And that title is you want to make sure that your name aligns with your ID as well as on the title, as well as that VIN number is attached to that title that lines up with the mobile home. Just like a car would have a VIN number, that mobile home will have a VIN number as well. Again, this is a personal property that you're looking to sell. Now, typically when you're doing a single family sale, you're going to have a closing attorney involved, and they're going to process title. When it comes to personal property, a mobile home that's not detached to land, not all closing attorneys are going to want to handle that transaction. Actually, the majority won't, but you do have some closing attorneys who will. Now, in the event that you don't have a closing attorney who is handling that transaction, you would still have the bill of sale, you would still have that title, and those are the major components you need in order to transfer that title from the seller to the buyer. Now, if you don't have that title, which actually is common amongst people who have mobile homes, you'd be surprised how many people who own a mobile home and, it's not attached to the land, so it's considered personal property, and they don't have the title in hand, right? But it's a very simple process for you to get a new one if you don't have it in your possession. And what you have to do is, first and foremost, you need to verify the VIN. So in order for you to verify the VIN, you have to reach out to your local police or the sheriff county office, and they will send somebody out there in order to verify the VIN that is on the actual mobile home. It'll either be, a plate that's in the bedroom somewhere or outside on the mobile home itself, but some way, shape, or form, they're going to verify that VIN, and then they're going to give you a document that's signed showing that, hey, this VIN has been verified. They'll then provide you that document, and then you will take that document over to the Department of Revenue. You'd meet, with the tax people, basically, just to keep it in simple terms, right? And they will then have you fill out a form, and that form, I believe, is called a T4, and that will give you that'll allow them to send you what is called a duplicate title. So once you have that duplicate title in hand, which can take anywhere between 1 to 3 weeks once you fill out the form and everything checks out, once you receive that form, then you'll be able to officially sell that mobile home. Now, this mobile home, it's one of the few that we've done. The process isn't complete. These sellers, they actually didn't have their title, so I'm working with them in order to get a new one. So this is where the video is going to end for now, but once we have completed this transaction, I will let you know how it goes and the finishing steps once they get the title in addition to the bill of sale, so they can officially close this property. But looking forward to sharing the rest of the story with you guys when it gets done. Thank you guys for tuning in, and you guys have an awesome evening.